Okay, you know the drill. You see where we are? Apparently, we're going to be close on somebody's mouth. I don't know why Hollywood loves close ups of mouths. I don't like it. Maybe I have mouthophobia. I don't know. I just don't like it. Let me guess. One frame in, we're going to see his throat, are we? Let's find out. Yep. See? I knew it. So just scream at us, I guess. That's the aesthetic we're going for. Speaking of aesthetic. All right. We're going on one. Three, two, one. He is not an avid camper. You're a traitor, apparently. He just keeps trying to get over here and just can't do it, man. Incompetent. This is once I actually appreciate the recap because it's been about a week since I've watched this. So, downside, we get to see him fail again. Failure. You don't have to do that weekly, he says. Yeah, you keep saying you're going to kick his ass. But I'm not seeing it happen, man. There's a lot going on here, man. We needed this recap in this case. Of course, if I was watching it back to back, I wouldn't. So I know I'm a hypocrite. Yeah, because like we ended the last episode, they have gas mask again, don't they? Doesn't Luffy toss them to him? Or am I getting mixed up? Look at it. He's all hardcore now. Meanwhile, I still like the fact everybody's just floating there watching this happen. They're spectating. Why did I look at the title? Stop looking at the title. I can't help it, man. My eyes are drawn to it. Panic abounds. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, okay. I am remembering correctly. Grab the gas mask. So we're still in last episode. Uh oh, you're screwed. And he bounces it back to him, doesn't he? Like, let's just go ahead and watch last episode again, I guess, right? He is panicking, man. Yeah, he is what? I don't know. I keep forgetting ages. 16, something like that. That's young for all this. That is young for all this, right? So, like, that's a lot on your shoulders. I could barely dress myself at that age. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Yeah, good thing. Okay, yeah. So I think it was now we're in new stuff. Gotcha. This place is trash, by the way. Trashed. Yeah, that's some World War I stuff. He is evil. That's for sure. They're pissed now. All of them. You're gonna use weapons of mass destruction on us? Killing birds? I assume that bird died, right? I know this isn't the point, but chore boy is always going to be funny to me because that's not something we say over here. I guess it would be chief bottle washer or something. Gopher. I think we call them gophers over here. Yeah, yeah. He's mad. Wait, was did he not have the mask on? So it's like the gas makes you crazy. Oh no. Okay, he gave up his mask. He gave up his mask for that guy. Wait, I just put him on the character corner list, man. Don't tell me he's gonna die before I even get there. Yeah, we might as well turn on him because this ain't cool. So he's gonna die, huh? Unbelievable. I had him on my. I thought he was gonna join the crew for sure. For sure. That's why I had him get. And Klaus tricked me because he went ahead and put him on there knowing that he was gonna die. I've been tricked. Yeah, well, this is a huge moment though. Let's not undercut the moment because it's great. Just shows what an a-hole this guy is. He don't care about any of you. Well, enjoy being a pirate without any crew. This is outrageous. Look at this. This is a turning point. That's how you treat your people. I've never liked this whole Darth Vader killing his minions things. I've never liked that. Because you wouldn't be able to maintain morale. People would defect. They would leave, right? He don't care, man. Nobody would follow somebody like this once they realize he don't care. This is messed up, man. Wait, don't tell me they're going to save him. So they get their cake and eat it too. He lives, but you also get the object lesson that Dom is willing to kill him. So basically, they're pulling a cure out of their asses, is what they're doing. Okay. It'd be more effective if they killed him. It's time to kick this smug a-hole's ass. I'm ordering you not to die. I keep hearing you say you're going to do it. You can't even reach him, man. You've tried to reach him like 3 or 4 times. You better reach him this time. Exactly. Like, that's not going to work. I don't know what is going to work. Look at him. Get off me. I guess maybe he learns each time he's repulsed, right? Every time you repel him, he'll figure out a new way to come in. You actually let him get over this time. You're supposed to attack him as he's going across the pole. Uh-oh. Hey, it's puncturing his skin, his rubber skin. His rubber invulnerable skin. From out of the shadows into the light. He's coming around. He's coming around behind. Look at him with his porcupine blockade. I think that got him. I saw that look on his face. He didn't like that. That's right. You just got knocked the F out. This guy was getting really annoying. Really annoying. So it was time to take him out. We're just chilling. Actually got him once, so. I didn't think his skin could be penetrated. I really didn't. One punch. Just caught him one punch, man. Yeah, thank you for the demonstration. He used his hand. Thank you. Yes. He's face down. He's not even on his knees. I like the idea of a porcupine cape, by the way. Uh-oh. First blood. The first person to make him bleed. I don't think it's poison. You should be fine. Oh, no, oh man, more than one. Jesus. I like those sounds. Man, the Foley on this show is so good. It sounds simple, but you have to produce each one of those sounds, and it has to sound good. That sounds good. You know, it matches what we're seeing. That's harder than you think. Nice try. I bet he has a good healing factor too, don't he? Talk your trash. He's talking trash like, what is her name? Caitlin Kane? Hitting them 3 pointers and talking trash. Pretty much. Reckless, maybe. I wouldn't say crazy. He's definitely reckless. Exactly. He's very focused. I thought his focus is only on the One Piece and being king of the pirates, but he also has intermediate focuses. Like he can get distracted. Okay, this is what I'm focused on right now, and that's all he cares about. He's not. He doesn't have ADHD where he's always getting distracted. Yeah, see now you're enjoying him, aren't you? Yeah. So I thought that's why he's in my character corner now too. This music is kicking it, by the way. So you think we should get out of the water at some point? Just saying, I'm starting to shrivel up here. There's blood. Where blood comes sharks, right? I like Patty. They didn't put the mask on him. What the hell are they doing? I guess what the mask was until you can get up to the top and then he breathes. I thought he was going to breathe in the mask. Wow, dude, that's not very nice. Kick his ass. No wonder they're fighting cooks. They can't get along for 3 seconds when somebody's dying. Hey, you two, shut the hell up. Yeah, shake him. That should help his recovery. Shutting up seems like the move here. Man, he is struggling, dude. So meanwhile, so now what, Luffy? You just gonna stare at him? So what do you think's happening here? Did you see what the rest of us saw? He's forgotten his name. I don't know. He may have some fight left in him. I'm thinking you. You think he wasn't ready for that? Now we haven't seen Luffy kill anybody. I don't. Now, like I said, it's been I've watched this over the space of a year so far. But from what I remember, he has not actually killed anybody. When that happens, I have a feeling it's gonna be somebody more important than Don Krieg. But I think he's gonna thrash him to win the niche of his life. That's right. It's all about the posing, isn't it? You got to make sure you got a cool pose. Hey, Jen seems like he's getting a little better. You want to be my cooks too? He's hearing the Greek chorus over here, right? This dude has a lot of weapons and stuff, right? He's got a lot of gadgets. He's kind of like Batman. All kinds of gadgets, right? His strongest weapon, huh? I only need to hit you a couple more times. I think you're going to go down for good. Really? Damn. You better not hit the water. See, that's another level of danger they've added here, right? You can't hit the water. Uh oh. What's wrong with your knees, dude? He's lost a little blood. How much? Right, right. He needs a good foundation to be standing on. Ironically, he's better on land. Like on land, I don't think anybody could beat him. But he prefers to be in the water, right? So that's a problem. You could fall in the water, which means you can't swim, and then meanwhile you don't have a stable surface as your foundation. So where he wants to be puts him at a weakness, which is great because you can't have him be overpowered, right? It's an organic, character making sense way for him to be not at full power most of the time. It makes more sense than like green rocks, right? Uh oh. Better not get in the water. Can you fly? Because I don't think you can fly. That was close. Tell you what, he thinks on his feet, even when he's not on his feet. Caterpillar is an interesting insult. He can expand his torso, right, to make like a parachute. I think he can. He did that once, didn't he? Early on. Uh oh, you exploded him. If he would stop gloating and just come in for the kill immediately, he could probably win. But he won't, will he? Yeah, that's why he won't do it though. Right there. See, that's another character reason for it makes sense. You need it to make sense. They keep showing the blood to make sure we know he's weak, right? Yeah, he's like Batman with his little Batman belt. Or Iron Man. Nice poetic turn of phrase there, old man. He's like, what the hell are you talking about? The men like that. They're still gonna remember. Even if say he was a kill Luffy right here, people still remember how weak he looked. Don, how weak Don looked here. Yeah, where are you going? I sense an ass kicking behind me. Enough with his teeth. That's right, drop this beat. Yeah, Luffy ain't afraid of anything, I don't think. To his detriment sometimes. But I think in this case it'll help him. He's taking a pounding, man. Look at him. Still smiling. Your explosions are no match for my rubberness. Damn, he's taking an ass whipping. How many explosions you got in there anyway? You can't have infinite explosions. Something's causing them. There's a power source. Could be magic. I don't know. But I assume it's science. How dare you withstand my ass whipping? It's about the fight, man. He's still got some fight in him. He's not a coward. You ain't told me nothing. I'm going to end up shoving that spear up your butt, and when it explodes, you won't like it. All of that. He's a blunt instrument. He's not a surgical weapon. That's right. This foot's going to be up your ass in a minute. Everybody's like, holy crap. Yeah, he's talking to you, by the way. Psh, he's talking to you. He's talking about you. Uh-oh. I smashed it. That's what I did. Bitch. He's going to thrash you. That's what he's doing. He is weakening it every time. How is one prepared to be thrashed to the edge within an inch of your life? You know, it's funny. There's a lot of kind of leaderships. I learned a lot about leadership from my dad. He was a E8, highest non-commissioned officer rank in the Navy. He told me a lot. He was in charge of men. Read books on leadership. Bill Walsh wrote an excellent book on leadership. You should check it out. There's a lot of different ways to be a leader. You can lead with integrity. You can lead by example. You can lead through manipulation. You can lead by force. You know, like you've got people blackmailed or whatever. You can be elected to be a leader. Like everybody agrees this is probably the best person. He makes the best decisions. You know, that kind of thing. In this universe, there seems to be only one kind of leader. That's whoever is the strongest person. It doesn't matter what their intellect is. It doesn't matter what their integrity is. It doesn't even matter what goals we have. It's whoever is the strongest fighter is our leader. And once he's defeated, then the loyalty fades away. Like, you know, you've seen this with the crowd in this episode. Like, everybody's talking about, oh my God, we've never seen him get defeated. It's like, oh my God, I have to be dreaming. Like, they can't even envision the possibility of him losing a fight. And so that makes him a leader. Like, that's a piss poor way to pick a leader. Like, your best fighter should be your dragon. He should be your number two. He should be your second in command. Because, first of all, he's out there. He's the tip of your spear. You need somebody back here making decisions, level-headed, not in a hospital, not possibly dying from battle or whatever. The tip of your spear should be your second in command. You know, the Jen character should be, you know, Don Krieg. Since he's clearly the best fighter. He should be the second in command. You know, and he should be the one. He should be the Captain Riker. He should be the person out there doing the fighting. And whoever's your actual best leader, who's the smartest person, typically you'd want it to be your smartest person who also has integrity. That's what you want, the best combination. Because just because you're good at fighting doesn't make you good at leading. If he was a good leader, he wouldn't have lost so many of his ships and men in the Grand Line, right? Whoever that was, right? Whoever that was that kicked his ass. So that's just not the way, you know, like, and I don't think this show is advocating that this is the right way to select a leader. It's just presenting this is what they do. This is their scenario. We're not making a value judgment here. I had an interesting conversation with somebody about Legend of Galactic Heroes, which I recently finished on my other channel. It's all of it hasn't appeared yet, but it's dropping every Friday, you know. And I finished it, and somebody was talking about, like, this seems to be the only series that was pro-authoritarianism, you know, pro-dictatorship. And they cited the reason why they believed that was because, you know, the dictators won, the authoritarians won in the end. And I push back on that because I don't think just because you show them winning means that you're advocating for that. You're just showing what happened. This is what happened. This is what happened. We're not making a value judgment here. We're telling a story. Not every story has to have a political agenda. I believe in authoritarianism, so I'm going to show that form of government winning because I believe in it. No, that's where the story took you. Now, other writers do have agendas, obviously, right? I don't know if who was it that wrote Starship Troopers? Was it L. Ron Hubbard or was it one of those other old ass 1960s sci-fi writers? It may be one of the others. I can't remember. But people are saying he was a fascist because Starship Troopers showed fascism winning. You know, you're going where the story takes you. You want to tell a story. This is a system of government that makes the story make sense, and that's what you're doing. You're just telling a story here. Like at least when I tell a story, I have no agenda. I'm just telling a story, right? I don't care. I'm going where the story takes me. So that's how I tend to see things. And I know sometimes writers have agenda. I know that. I understand that. Like I'm not naive, but I don't think most of the time I do. So I don't think this writer and this story is saying the best way to pick your leader is who's the strongest. Now, Luffy's the strongest. He's the best fighter. And he wants to be king of the pirates. But he doesn't want to be king of the pirates because he's the strongest fighter. It's just what he wants. So he'll end up being in the same spot. He's the best fighter. The question will be, as we move forward through all these hundreds of episodes, is he a good leader? We don't know. I don't know if he's a good leader. Does he make the right decisions? Does he manage his people well? Does he know how to delegate? When to delegate, when not to? When to pull back, when to retreat? He doesn't seem like the kind of person that would ever retreat. Well, maybe not retreating will get a lot of people killed at some point. That makes you a terrible leader. So it probably won't be good if he's the leader either. We'll see. But that's what he wants. He wants more than anything. The first thing we heard from him was he wanted to be king of the pirates. So he wants to be the leader, clearly. I don't know if that's a good thing, though. It's certainly not for Don. I do find it interesting, though, that their whole thing is built up on the fact that he's never lost a fight. And his people could not even imagine a scenario where he would lose a fight. They're like, am I dreaming? You know? And so that shows the underbelly of what at least the way their particular fleet was set up. I assume it's going to be every fleet we run into. I could be wrong. There's probably like different philosophies and different ideologies out there somewhere in this vast world, right?